When it comes to real estate, Toronto or otherwise, there's a ton of information online and being thrown about at parties and gatherings, especially this time of year with it being the holidays. Today I'm going to offer some tips for how to keep track of the most important real estate stat that you care about: prices. Now I bring this up because I saw a sponsored ad on my Facebook timeline the other day. I was scrolling along on my feed. It was actually an ad by another realtor promoting their blog. I don't think I'm their target market, but I digress. Anyway, I clicked on it because I like to see what information other realtors are putting out there for their clients or people that they're hoping to be their clients. And so I read their blog post, and they made a comment that said that condo prices in Toronto had declined from September to October, and that meant that prices were stabilizing. So I want to show you what happens with the trend of prices throughout the course of the year. So here's a graph of Toronto average home prices, all property types, not just condos, for 2018 so far, not including December because we're not quite finished the month yet. And you can clearly see that average prices fluctuate throughout the course of the year. If we specifically look at April to May, we see a price decline. And does that necessarily indicate that the prices are stabilizing? Well, we see that the prices rise again from May to June, only to decrease fairly sharply as we go into the summer months, and then rebound and rise again as we get into the fall market. So prices changing from month to month is actually quite normal. This trend that you see in this graph would look very similar if I plotted 2017 prices, 2016, 2015, etc., etc. So price changes from one month to the next, in my opinion, is not really much of an indicator of anything. So what should you be paying attention to? If you notice that the average price declines for a number of months in a row, especially during a typical strong market period like the spring or the fall, then that could be a telling trend potentially. You could also take a look at year-over-year prices, which is a comparison of the same month and the prices that are going on in those months, but in 2 consecutive years. So for example, in November of 2017, the average Toronto home price was around $803,000, and in November of this year, the previous month, the average price is around $842,000, which shows approximately an appreciation of about 4.8%. So that gives you a general idea that prices in the past year have been on the rise. So there's some information to help you stay better informed on the real estate market, and I have a ton of other videos on my Facebook page or my channel, depending on where you're seeing this, that go over some other stats that I really like to track and how I think they're great indicators as to the real estate market dynamics. So if you're looking for more information and some more things to keep track of, those videos are there, really easy to find, and I would encourage you to check them out. I'm Harnish, Toronto Real Estate Navigator with Bosley Real Estate. I want to wish you a very happy holidays, and I look forward to seeing you again in 2019. Take care.